I am just setting this up still. Bear with me. A little bit of... Hi, Angie. Okay, let me get this settled. Oh, that's way up there. Everything's cockeyed here right now. There we go. Oops. All right, I'm just getting hooked up on my iPad also. There we go. I think that's the one. All right, I have to get my bar sticks out so far. And to talk on my iPad, I have to get so close. Let me see if I can bring this a little bit closer to me. Oh, I forgot my little crystal bowl. Dang it. All right. I don't want to run and get it because every time people do that, they think it takes really a minute, like 30 seconds. But 30 seconds seems like 30 minutes. Hello, my bestie. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I still need to tip this down without turning my camera off. Oh, there we go. Okay. I did. I hit the thumbs up. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I should probably chat too, huh? Hi, everyone. I'm saying it out loud as I'm typing. Hi, everyone. All right. Hi, Mitch. Hi, Elena. Okay, look at me. I even got on before 10 o'clock, and so far, I don't want to jinx myself. I better just stop. I think I have a little bug. Ugh. I thought it was just allergies, but it feels a little more than allergies right now. But I don't know. It's been super windy here and lots of pollen in the air. I feel like this every year around this time, so it's hard to say. Hi, Winoma. Okay, I gotta ask. I don't know if that's a typo or if Ron is with you. All right. Well, I don't have my bowl to draw from today, but I have lots of stuff around me. I can figure out something to use. But we do have the giveaways. We do have the entries for the giveaway. It's going to take a minute to do it, but here they are. I have them all trimmed out. I'm going to use some cardstock. Oops. Those are my favorites. I love oopses. Hi, Jamie. I wasn't going to put my face on here this morning because I really don't feel that great. And I thought, I'm like, I want to see my friends, but that's part of hanging out is getting a face for a minute anyways, right? Before we start to craft. So I ran upstairs and put some mascara on a little bit. To kind of liven my face up a little. I'm just like super winded and like drowsy and like disoriented. Like, I don't know. I think it's probably just allergies. This is probably just a super strong case of it. I can feel my sinus pressure at night too when I'm sleeping. I don't know, like it pops up in here. I can feel like feels like a separation. Doesn't hurt. Hi, Deb. So we have in our, for our entries, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. We have 8 entries. Yeah, these brushes are so freaking cool. And again, it's one of those things where I watch people use them. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Do I really need them? I don't know. I mean, I've tried the really cheapy ones from the dollar store, and they were okay. They're not the same because they're not. I don't feel, well, at least the ones I got, they're not like as bendy. There's like a lot. There's some differences for sure, but once you get them, it's like, oh, why did I wait? Why did I wait so long? Because I had to wait until somebody gave them to me. Thank you, Mitch. Oh my gosh. Hi, Kat. Oh, all right. So I've got the entry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this cardstock here. This is like it's old. This is like close to my heart, 2005. It was like those pre-made cards. I think this came in like a I don't know. My phone is like doing some kind of weird blinky thing at me. So hopefully everything goes smooth. Anyhow, I'm going to use my punch, this one right here, and I'm going to punch everybody's names out on that, and I'm going to stick them in there. So I thought I'd get on here a couple minutes early, but it didn't turn out that way because I went and put mascara on. Gotta have a little mascara. How many did I count of those? I don't remember. Did I say we have 8 entries? Aw, thanks, Winoma. It's the light. It's the lighting. I did have a kid tell me the other day she thought that I was in my early 40s. I was like, huh. I was like, well, that's because I just got done getting my hair done, and I don't get my whole head dyed. I just get like I just get dark weaved in through the gray all the way throughout. So because it's just too much gray to try to fight, and for me to try to fight. Anyways, I was like, I'll take it. Okay, no notification. Well, I don't understand how so here's what I'm thinking. Because I don't really have the whole technical thing down. When I try to go like preset everything to go on, I think that's when it sends notifications. But when I do that, I also can't find the channel that I'm supposed to be getting on at. It doesn't allow me. So I don't know, because I like to go horizontal instead of vertical. And when I preset it, even though I do it to horizontal, I think that it must have like a preset. So like when I go back in, it takes me to the vertical, and I can't get back to horizontal. I don't really know. It's every time I try to go learn more about it, I get lost in rabbit holes. I wish I would have well, I don't really want a teenager to raise again, but I kind of wish there was a teenager living here for a little bit when I'm doing this, so that I can say, hey, come help me figure this out. Okay, I think I have enough of those. So, did everybody have a nice Mother's Day? I did. I enjoyed my time with some family here. You get notifications from everyone whether they go live or not, but sometimes YouTube doesn't send them. Okay, so I'm wondering, like, is something going on with YouTube? Because I'm like super struggling. Oh, these aren't gonna fit in here. I needed to make them smaller. I guess I can just do, I'll make it work. I think I'm doing too much here. It's just that I need them to be attached to something. Okay, I'm gonna staple them instead of glue them to make this go by faster. I'm gonna use this amazing stapler that Jamie gave me. I just love this thing. So you got the notification, Jamie? Okay, so my descriptions have just vanished. Like they go in there, I check them, and then and one of them I did it like so many times, like, and I thought, oh my gosh, maybe I should start like saving my description because I have to type it all up all over again, and just save the description and in a notes or something so that I can just copy and paste. And that last one, it looked like it really took, and so I didn't. And then Kat, and that was for the giveaway, and Kat sends me a message. She was the first one to send me a message, and she was like, hey, just so you know, there's nothing in your description box, like something's going on. And so I went and I fixed it again, and of course I didn't save it because I didn't think I needed to. Now I'm scared, and I'm like, I feel like I have to save every description if I'm writing it out. The top part, it's just, I'm hoping that YouTube was just going through like an update, and maybe they send us a thing and I just missed it. There's, in May, so I know it's not for everybody that busy, but in May is so busy, but it's not even, it's like even email wise, like all the sales ads, just everything. And even though I have my settings set to try to move most of the junk to the junk, I get slammed with so many emails. And so I'm trying to like get through those. They even unsubscribe. What? Oh, I wonder why. That is so weird. Okay, well, I never got any emails from YouTube about that. They do send you like these emails, like when you have a channel, they send emails out, like, I don't know, like it's called I can't remember what it's called, but it's something like a creator's something or other, and things you can do to improve your channel or work on or grow it. Just, I don't know, something like that. And I just haven't read them. So I wonder if that's something was in there. You had a good Mother's Day, Winoma. Oh, yay. Oh, thank you, Elena. I hope I feel better soon. I don't like feeling like this. I just feel like I don't even want to get out of bed. That's not even normal. I don't even need an alarm. I'm normally up at 4 o'clock at the latest, and I'm not even getting out of bed until like 5:30, almost 6 o'clock, and I'm forcing myself out. So I know I'm not feeling fantastic. So that's strange. I'm looking back in the comments right now because I know I asked a couple questions. Oh, I just think that's so strange about the notification thing and the whole description box thing. So hopefully that's over. I haven't noticed it again. And then, Elena, was it you that told me, was it you or, I'm not sure now, that YouTube has done that to a few people, like deleted their descriptions and their description boxes? Yes, okay, that's what I thought. And I know I've heard, like, throughout the years before, every once in a while, I've heard other YouTubers say, you know, like, YouTube is doing something funny, or something was going funny in YouTube where things were happening, so this must be one of those things. Yay, yay, get to experience it. Well, hopefully they're done messing around with it. But I don't know. It just seems like it would correlate with upgrades in their stuff, I think. All right, I'm going to throw this mess away that I have on my desk. Okay, so let me show you who's entered, and let me find a little thing to put them in. I have this little tub here with all my gauze. Oh, okay. There, we'll use this. We don't have a crystal bowl today. Winoma. I'm like, yeah, I made sure I got everybody's emails off. Winoma. And Barb. And Karen. Denise. Deb. Elena. Luann. Hi, Denise. And Kat. I have, next week, I actually have a video. I think it's either going to be, it depends if I can pull it together today, to do a crafty video for tomorrow, then that's what it will be tomorrow. Otherwise, Monday and Tuesday, it'll either be Monday and Tuesday or Wednesday and Thursday, or yes, I don't know, something like that. That you're going to get 2 videos anyways in a row. They're going to be, show and tells, because Jason, I was looking, I'm so excited. I was looking, just scrolling around anyways, this, on YouTube, this, YouTuber popped up, and I thought, oh, that video looked interesting. So I was watching it, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I had to watch a couple more, and I'm thinking, oh, I wish I could do the stuff that she does. And so she's super awesome. Anyways, I was watching one of her flip through things too, because it was something that she was making. Anyways, I just take the long way around. She was like, oh, it's in my Etsy. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm sure it's gone by now. And I'm sure, like, I wanted to go see. So I go to her Etsy, and it was there. It was a journal. And I was like, oh my gosh. And all this stuff that, I mean, this was like so fat and so big. And then I was like, she has 2 journals there. So I went back into her channel to go see if she did a flip through on that one, and she did. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like so excited. Jason was like, just get one. I'm like, he was gonna get it for me, I was like, yeah, just get one. It could be your mother's, for Mother's Day. And I'm like, but I don't know which one to pick now. So he let me get both of them. Well, he paid for them. So he's like, just get them both. And they're so big and so fat and so beautiful that it took a whole, like, it's a long video. They're both long video flip throughs. Anyway, so there's 2 of them. So if you like the flip through videos and seeing stuff, okay, I need to pick a name. I feel like I took too long to pick a name. Should I pick 2 names? The brushes really aren't that expensive. And I totally can do 2 of them. So what do you think? Let me see, do you guys, do you want me to pick 2 names? I know, that was so sweet. I love them so much, the journals. So, all right. Barb, is Barb here? Barb won a journal. I wish I was doing journals again. I need to get back to them. Barb won some brushes. All right, yes. Yes, I agree, he does. He really does. He's really a good guy. Okay. And okay, number 2. Here we go. I can't see. Luann, you won a set of brushes. I better write that on there so I don't forget who won. I can't tell you how many times I had to go back and watch and see, like, oh. So winner and a winner. And I have them already in my Amazon cart, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get those sent off today. Those are so cool. I love them. I love those brushes so much. So let me take all of these ones out and put my gauze back in. And take all my little tickets and move them where? Put them over here on my sewing machine. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. All right. I'm like watching everything in the iPad. That's the one thing is about keeping it that close to me. I better move it back. Is I do that and you just all you see is the top of my head. What do you think? It's pretty frizzy. Oh my gosh. All right. So I don't know about you guys, but my life has been getting crazy busy over here. I don't think it's going to slow down before summer's over. I have all the outside chores I have to add into my schedule of things to do, and I don't want to. But then if I don't do it, then Jason does it all by himself, and that's not fair. So, and I don't really have that much to do. All I have to do is like I just round the hoses up at mowing time, doing the poop scooping, making sure things are picked up, stuff like that. But I did tell him I'm terrified of. I've never done the riding lawnmower, and I'm really nervous. I'm terrified of it. So. One of the parts is a hill I have to go down, and so which is not like it's not a steep, or it's easy as long as I don't try to go sideways. I mean, like I can just go down and up and down, and then but anyhow, I've never done it, and I told Jason, I was like, I don't even know how to use that thing. I need to know how to put the fill the tank up, and I need to know how to drive it, because when he fell, was it last year when he fell and got hurt, I really opened my eyes. Like, there's so many things around our area around our house that I don't know how to do. And that's silly. I should know how to do the simple things. And mowing the lawn is a simple thing. But the lawn, we have a lot. So it takes, when he's on the riding lawnmower, it takes him about 2 hours to do the whole front and out by the highway, and then our front yard, side yard, and the other big giant side yard, and then the giant backyard. It's a lot of lawn, a lot. But we're on irrigation, so the water, what is that? I think it comes from the lake. So we pay irrigation taxes every year, so we get all that water to use to take care of all the lawn. So that's good. But anyways, we didn't come here to talk about the lawn. I'm gonna do crafting. Do you guys want to craft along today? Is anybody working on anything? I'm still working on those. Oh, I'll show you really quick here. I also have another ATC came in. So Jason brought this to me, this one for the summer ATC. Look, isn't that cute? I love those little stamps, those little sticker stamps for the envelopes. This one came in from Barb, and let's see. And I think she actually sent me an email with this too, but I need to do some email cleanup. All right. Aw. Isn't that such a cute little bluebird? Oh, you're working with wallpapers, Denise? What are you doing? I need to go through my wallpapers. Oh, she just gave me some shipping money. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I gotta show you this too. Isn't that cute? What a fun sticker, and it's all shiny. Oh, they're both stickers. How fun, that little flag too. Tags and pockets. How fun. Oh. I think I'm overwhelmed. Oh, this is the ATC card, so I'm going to put this away into the ATCs. Oops, go back in there. And Kat is... Oh, hi, Barb. I was just showing your card that came in with your ATC. And also, look at, you want a set of brushes. I'm going to be sending them to you through the Amazon. And Elena, you're slowly working on one of your granddaughter's journals. Oops, it threw it down to the bottom. Oh, no, you took it away. Kat, what are you? I was reading yours. You're working on Maddie's paper clips. She really likes to do those altered paper clips. She's really good at them. Barb, when on her in her card, she just said that she's just enclosing her ATC for summer and that it's a fun project. Um, and she hopes she did it right. Of course you did. And she just says, I bring a lot of joy and inspiration to her. Hugs and love. All you do to me as well. Thank you. And love and hugs to you. Mwah. And kisses, I guess, too. So I'm sticking the ATC over here with the other ATC stuff. And I'll put, thank you for the shipping money. And let me see, what else are we doing? So, whoops. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm still working on those cards. Remember, you know those, all those papers that I've been altering with the, I've been kind of like, not very, like I'm only doing ink and stencils. Like I want to do more to them, but I was like, I'm just testing out the waters here on these cards, but I like how they're coming out. And I guess, I can do you want to hear what my plans are for them? Because I'm making a whole bunch of them. Cat, today is the first day. Oh no, you've been able to craft in a week? Oh my gosh. See, I gotta get my head way down there to read this. She says, what are you saying? A red wasp and your arm swelled twice its size and the swelling just started. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Did you take Benadryl or are you normally allergic to those things? I've never heard of a red wasp. I have so many things. Oh my gosh. I just now learned about honey ants. Those are weird, but cute, kind of. I'm glad you're doing better. Oh my gosh, that sounds very painful. Did you go to the doctor? Elaine, okay, here she says, her granddaughter's journal, she was trying to spell, oh, eclectic. I know, because she liked a lot of different things, but I pushed the wrong button. Oh, do that all the time. Was it coming out electric? I like eclectic. Oh, and those journals that I bought, that's what I love. Even, they're very eclectic. One of them's a nature-themed one, but even though it's nature-themed, it still seems like, it still, to me anyway, seems eclectic. I love it. I love it. Jamie hasn't been working on anything lately, and I'm telling you, I have been struggling making these cards. Like, is it something in the air here? I don't know. Is it the pollen? Who was the maker? Oh shoot, I have her paper here. I had it right here. Let me see if I have it in the book. Charlene's Studio 21. Have you ever heard of her? Charlene's Studio with a CH. Charlene's Studio. And then I do have I have giveaways. I have videos coming, but I just gotta show you really quick. Like, look at how, like, look at this thing is huge. Like, this is one of the journals. Like, and every page is jam-packed with stuff. And then I'm like, can you hear me? I'm just like, oh, you can see me. I'm just rolling around here. And then this is the nature-themed one. Like, this is like, she built this box container. And then it opens up. And then there's like a journal in here. Oh my gosh, I'm going to just destroy this. And then you open this up. There's like a journal there, journals there. Like, it's just jam-packed. So I couldn't believe when I seen them. I couldn't believe the price. First of all, I was like, is this a joke? I'm like, I'm trying to read it while it's popping up on my phone, but it goes too fast. I know. I'm the journals. Okay, so let me scooch back up here. So the maker, I said that, and yeah, Jamie, what's going on? Are you feeling under the weather too? I mean, I don't know what's going on over here. I did have to go do a viewing with somebody last week for, and she told me, she's like, I'm sick. Well, but the place she rented fell through. It was at work, not for me. And we had to scramble, or my boss scrambled. She found a place for her, so it had to, anyways. But she was booked with appointments. So she asked me if I could go show it. So I was like, yeah, I can go do it. I called the lady and she told me that, yeah, she needs to come see it today, blah, whatever, that day. She told me she was sick and I was like, all right, just don't kiss me. I'm like, should be good. And so she didn't kiss me, but I don't feel good. So I don't know. I don't know. I tend to stand in people's bubbles. So that's probably what it was. Wasps are mean. Aren't they, Jamie? They're just evil. You never had that happen before? Just cleaned and applied ice and took Benadryl. Well, thank God you took Benadryl. That's scary. Well, they're probably, do you have those around you a lot? They usually give people EpiPens when they have allergic reactions to like that kind of stinger thing, don't they? I think they do. I know I'm allergic to shellfish, and they said I don't need an EpiPen just to take Benadryl. And Jason got stung by a bee, and he's allergic, and they told him he has to keep an EpiPen with him, but he doesn't. You know, it's one of those men thing, I guess. I don't know. And so let me see. Oh, you've been making 4th of July cards? Okay. I love the stickers that you used on there, Barb, on the envelope. They're so fun. Oh. Dang, I can't believe you didn't go to the doctor. That would have scared me. And, okay, and Denise, you said no. I'm guessing that was when I asked you if you ever heard of Charlene's Studio 21. So it's CHRLENES Studio 21. And the C on Charlene is capital, and the S on Studio is capital. And then it's the number 21. Here, I can put it, why don't I put it on here? I'll put at CHARLENES Studio 21. I have it. It's gonna be on the description box too. Hopefully, hopefully, if it doesn't get deleted. But when I went to her, when I went into her thing, I couldn't believe how much those journals were. I was like, this is meant to be like I must be meant to be, because even to buy, well, it's still expensive. I mean, things are just expensive no matter what, but I didn't think it was that expensive considering what she made. And when you see those flip through videos that I do, if you watch her flip through videos, whatever, you'll be shocked. You have to almost be dying before you go to a doctor. Okay, so I kind of don't blame you, because they want everything. I mean, like I don't know what your reasons are for it, but I don't like being in the offices, and I don't like being charged $300 just to walk in the door. Like, to walk in the door, and it's not even an hour. I mean, it could be an hour, I guess, if you count my sitting in the waiting room, but yes, I hope you do feel better too, Kat. Elena said she hopes you feel better. Well, I think everybody has. Okay, year round, but most aggressive in the spring. So now I'm going to be looking up red wasps, because I know those are going to terrify me. But I know I don't think we have red wasps. We have wasps out here, but not the red ones. Yeah, I agree, Jamie. I do not like the pills. I'm like, let's back it up. Look at us, ladies who don't like to go. We're all very strong-willed women. And Kat says she never seen them in the Northwest, only in the South. Yeah, I guess we all have our own, in every era we have our things. Ugh. I dreamt about spiders last night. I didn't like that at all. Thank God my mom was in my dream. She killed it. It had long white legs and a brown and white body. It was weird. And I always wake up, whenever I have spider dreams, I'm always thinking like, was there a spider crawling on me while I was sleeping? Because we do have a lot of spiders around here. And Jason has not sprayed for them yet. My arm stayed. I'm like, it's on there pretty good. She's like a little zombie. It's so cute. There she goes. Whoops. Thanks. You should have seen Ashley's face. She was so excited when they came in on Friday. She's like, I have something for you. I want you to open it right now. And I was like, oh, well, can I wait until later? She's like, I guess. She probably wasn't that dramatic. Well, she's kind of dramatic. Really? The South has the most creatures. Isn't that funny? Like, I wonder what draws them over there. I don't want them to come this way. Okay, well, my little pockets that I've been working on, oh, I think I have one that's done. I thought I did. Well, not all the way done. But what I'm working on are these little pockets. I think I do. I tried to make a video yesterday to continue this, and I have like 3 parts of a video, and all of them make no sense. They're all jumbled, so I deleted them. Yeah, a lot of black widows and those hobo spiders. Is that what they're called? What are those one spiders called that make the beautiful webs? I love those ones. Those spiders look so creepy, but I don't kill them. I love the webs they make. Anyways, it's giant size. It's like the horror movies. Fish flies? What? Am I reading that right? What's a fish fly? Okay, I have to write these things down. What am I looking up? I have to know what all this stuff is. Oh, and of course, where's paper? Here's some paper. So I'm going to look up red wasps and fish flies. I need a pen. Has anybody seen the honey ants? I showed those to the grandkids that were here recently. But I thought it was a make-believe thing until I looked it up. Did we talk about this last time? I was like so intrigued by these honey ants. Okay, Elena says yes, and those bugs that only hatch every 13 years and 17 years are here in South Carolina. They're flying everywhere, and the noise they make is overwhelming. Oh. Whoa, that's trippy. They only have, what bugs are these that only hatch every 13 and 17 years? What the heck? I'm like, okay, I gotta bring this thing again closer here. Elena, Denise, on the news they caught a guy in Turkey trying to board a plane with 2,000 spiders and scorpions. Could you imagine being on that plane with that guy if he got through? Oh heck no. I've never heard of GAR. I'm gonna be looking that up. What the heck is GAR? Oh, that's sad then. So is there any place else that you can fish besides there? Are you close enough, or do you just don't fish anymore? And ticks? Ugh. Like, what do? They just like move from place to place and decide to have a crazy year there. Ticks really freak me out too. I remember when I lived in Long Island, New York, and I used to cut through the forest to go to school when I'd walk. And I remember sitting at my desk and I was like, something was like, I felt something on my arm or my hand. And I was like, I thought it was just, I didn't realize it was a tick. And I flicked it off and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I was like freaked out for the rest of the day. Oh, was that video on YouTube, Jamie? Or was it YouTube or TikTok? I want to see what that is. Google it. My siblings would chase me with them. Okay. That's horrible. Barb's like her siblings would chase them. I remember when we used to go to the beach when we were kids, we would go and like pull the sand up and to get all the little sand crabs. I mean, that's, I think, the worst I ever did with bugs. I would chase my brothers and I would like grab the back of their pants and drop all the sand crabs in their britches. Is that like a cricket? I'm not going to try and pronounce that because I don't know. Is it a C sound or a K sound? A kikadaz? Sikadaz? Is it two different C sounds? C-I-C-A-D. I have my list. I'm going to go look all this stuff up. Oh. Ew. Oh, they burrow in the ground for 17 years and then they decide to pop out. Is that why? Is that how come we get the ticks is from the deers? We are, Barb. We're gonna like. We should all journal the next couple of mornings after we wake up to see what kind of weird bug dreams we had. I don't know. Probably, did I start the bugs? What was, I don't know. No, Kat started it with her wasp because she got stung and had a horrible allergic reaction but didn't go to the doctor or tell anybody, or us anyways. We didn't tell us. You just watch your, I know, I'm like itching. I probably have red marks all over myself because I'm like, I keep scratching. It's like that, it's like when somebody talks about, you know, any kind of, oh my gosh, I can't even do it. Everybody's itching. And then everybody's looking at each other like, do you got it? Do you got it? The fan. You do like the sound of it. Is it, so is that a type of cricket? Did somebody already answer? Did I already ask that? I can't look it up right now because I'm using both of my devices. Although I think I have a third device over here somewhere. All right. Well, I think okay, I'm going to show you this. Whoops. Like a locust. Oh. You know, when I first moved here to Oroville, I was used to big cities and I was used to like lots of sounds, like cars and people yelling and talking and sirens and things like that. And it was so quiet here and I couldn't stand that silence. It was unnerving and I could hear crickets and during different times of the year, and that was like annoying. And it was so strange because those are such like really pretty nature sounds. And also, believe it or not, birds in the morning used to drive me crazy because they were so freaking noisy. I was like, oh my gosh. But it was music, but for me, it was just noise, and because I couldn't hear anything else but that. And now I've lived here for so long, I love all these sounds, and it's just such a, it's so sweet to wake up to hearing birds, the different birds chirping and doing their little buzz-bys and things like that. And when I go to the city, I'm like startled. It's not comforting and it's not just annoying, but I'm like startled. I hear sirens. I'm like, ah, who's being shot? What's happening? Who's getting pulled over? Am I safe? I want bulletproof windows. Okay, so it's like a locust. Elena, so Kat says it's like a locust. Elena says to her they look like a giant fly and almost as big as hummingbirds. Whoa! Oh, I have a lot of hummingbirds this year. So I guess the more they get used to me putting the food out, I think I'll get more every year. I think that's how it works, right? Do they remember? I have 4 things out. And I put brand new hummingbird water out. And I was waiting for them, you know, like, because, you know, I took them down and cleaned them and did all that stuff. And anyways, this one hummingbird came and I seen it was on the one and then took a drink and then it flew to the next one, took a drink, and then it flew to the next one, took a drink, flew to the next one, took a drink, and then it flew off. And I thought, is that their way of like putting their scent on it to make so all the other hummingbirds know that that's their spot? And Jamie, I know, only once or twice a year. I go to the city way too much because that's where all my grandkids are. I mean, almost all my grandkids. So, and my children. So I do go, but I probably would not go that much if they weren't all out there. So I took those cards. I sewed, before I put them together, I sewed around all the edges. They have to fight they do? Do they actually fight the bumblebees? Oh, that's a bummer. Cat, so Deb has hummingbird bumblebee playoffs fights. You should film that. Oh my gosh, I would be filming those things fighting. That's kind of crazy. And Cat, so 5 acres, and you have to keep the TV on till all night for a story. Otherwise, you hear the cars going up and down the road. Oh, that's such a bummer. And then every year with the babies they had the year before. Oh, Elena, that's so sweet. And Elena, I believe you are the one that gave me the hummingbird water sugar ratio recipe. And Jamie sleeps with fans on for the noise. And when the power is out, she can't sleep. And you use a battery operated fan when you go camping. The hummingbirds always win. The hummingbirds always win, but not without a fight. Well, good for those birds. Yeah, the more people, the more it's a lot, isn't it? It's good. I have a lot of hummingbirds this year. So I ended up getting more hummingbirds last year, and I moved the thing so they weren't all so close together. And so a couple more started coming, and then this year there was already more sooner. They were there before I even put my water things out, and I thought, oh my gosh, I better get them out or they're gonna just ditch me. So I'm loving it. So I figured if that's the case, then I'll get more every year, right? Right? I'm so excited. So I was gonna show you if these, aren't they cute? And then I made a little card that goes inside. I used file folder that I had coffee dyed. I don't know. They all have a little bit different. I love coffee dye and file folder. I think they are so pretty. So I'm just working on putting these together. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera down And thank you, Angie. I have I did a little bit of stitching here too, and made some ruffles. This stays on and this stays on, but I have some more assemblage to do. But these, my friends, are going to be, thank you, Mitch. Thank you, Deb. I love them. They've actually been pretty fun. I had to find something that I can work with. Something I really wanted to make. These are going to be, do you want the spoiler alert? I'm going to flip the camera down while you guys decide. If I get 3 yeses, I'll spoil alert you. Oh, thanks. Hi, Maggie. All right, let me see. How do I gotta flip the camera if I do. I don't want you to be at the ceiling, so. But I figure I'm gonna be looking at these too. There we go. Oh, see, that's what I'm looking at right there. Okay. Okay, my apologies if I accidentally turn this thing off. There we go. All right, so spoiler alert is, I see some yeses. Okay. I'm making Happy Meals. Finally, I'm making some Happy Meals. So that's what I've been working on, and I thought, and I'm not letting myself work on anything else until I get my Happy Meals done. Otherwise, I have a box of half-finished stuff like everything else in my area. So I broke them down into sections here. This is, I think, the only one that I had finished. I was going to show it to you guys. See, this is what I was going to do that video. I was working on it and I was showing you, and I just, it was a mess. So I'm still not fully finished with it. There'll be some things that are added to them, but I can show you this one that it's as done as much as it's going to be at the moment until I add more things to it. So it's just a lot of cute pieces, I think. And I love the file folder. Has anybody here ever coffee dyed file folders? I know I have some friends here that have, but I love coffee dye and file folders. They get the, I just love the way the coffee picks up on it picks up the coffee stain, and it's always a little bit different. Like all the cards are different. Whoops. And I don't even put, like, I feel like it has that look of, you know, when people put down their coffee, they sprinkle coffee sometimes on it and it gets that textury look. I feel like I get that without doing that, which I don't mind putting the coffee on there either. I mean, also, but I do like just to do with that. Okay, so, oh, here's one that I haven't done all the way. So this is what I did. So on the video, do you remember when I accidentally glued the thing to here and I thought, oh, that's not going to work? It's very misleading. I would, if it was me and I got it, I would end up tearing it off thinking I'm supposed to pull it out. So I tore it off and it left a little bit of a mess there. So then I thought, oh, well, that's kind of cute. I'll just put a little saying on there and that helps. And then my card, I just used my little punches. Where are they? I used the 1 3. I have a 1 3/8 and a 1 1/8 of the, what is that? The scalloped circles. And I use them a lot. I really like those ones. Oh, Barb, you've never coffee dyed them? Oh yeah, if you like coffee dye, file folders are, the cream ones are super, they just coffee dye so nicely. Yeah, Angie has, you love it. I need to do a coffee dyeing session. I'm getting ready to. Oh, fun, Jamie. All right, well, have fun. Have lots of fun. Don't let house chores get in the way of your totes coulee drive. Chores will always be there. Great weather on the drives won't. Happy Sunday. So I just punched the 2 of them out, and then I like it like that. I love how it, like, for me, like, I just think of like ripples and like energy, like how that's kind of what it I don't know, it was like a flowing thing. I was having a flowing moment when I was doing this. And then so that I just put that on there. And then that'll be the tab that pulls out. And then I just took these little pieces. I've got these from in some Happy Friendship mail, and I've been taking those, and then all these stamps. I have a ton of stamps. I probably have over 1,000 stamps from mail that I've collected over the years. And then I just put them on there and then just stitched down. So like this one, I just stitched down it, and then I just made some ruffles with this and added some more laces. Anyways, and that's how I came up with this. And then I stuck a second one down here because I thought, why not? Why not put two things on there? I debated whether to put it up here. Where'd that one go? But then I didn't want it on there. I wanted it to be more flat. Anyhow, I'm going to add some more things to these later on. Kat says she learned a new trick with copy dyeing. You know how we take a paintbrush over the stencil now? I'm going to try it with a spray bottle. Ooh, yes. That will be fun. And probably depending on the kind of spray bottle you use will give you different effects. I'm guessing like some like squirt heavy and some squirt splattery, some squirt misty. Oh, I have a cousin named Misty. I don't want to squirt Misty. Just kidding. And I also needed to use, let me see. I want to get this in the middle. I'm not very good. Oh, I also, with my file folder, I did my squiggle cut because I wanted the corners to be rounded. You probably can't see that. I don't know. Does it show up on there? Yeah, I think you can see it kind of there. I just did the squiggle cut all the way around. And Mitch, thank you again for these tweezers. I have been using these for this the whole time, and they are amazing because I know how to work a tweezer that's already open, and I have to keep pulling these out because my glue. And look how easy. If I pull it with my fingers, I can't get a hold of it. Love it. So Denise says after she sprays, she lays another paper on top. Oh, I do that. I love that. Sometimes well, when I copy dye, I kind of go crazy upstairs because I have a long counter that I can work on. And so I'll try to like stack, like I put like I'll put papers down, and then I'll put stencils on top of them, and then I'll lay more papers down. And then I have another section where behind me on that counter, and I'll just like take piles of papers and just like dunk them, and then I just lay them. I just take the whole pile and I just put the whole stack, and I do those stacks kind of heavy, like heavy as I mean like many papers together. And then when they dry, I pull them apart, and then I'll take my like gauze. I think is usually because I'm usually dyeing gauze and stuff too, which I don't need to anymore. I've got so much I never use it. But I'll take the gauze and then I will smear copy like this. And that's how I get those smeary looks. And I really like those smeary looks. I feel like I like all of them. I mean, there's not like, I like them all. It's so fun. But I definitely get, I'm wet. So I'm like, all my paper's like super wet. I also do, whoops. And when I make my copy dye, I mean, I just use my tea kettle, and I just heat some water up, and I use instant coffee like everybody else. And I just make my coffee as dark as I want in my little, like a cup worth maybe, just to melt the coffee. And I melt it and it's all hot. And then I take that and I pour it in my pan, and then I just keep adding cool water to it to get it to the however light or dark I want it. And then I just copy dye, and I copy dye with cool water, not hot water. I mean, it can be hot, but I feel like my paper tears easier with it if the hotter the water is. And the only reason why I do hot is because I'm impatient for the cool water, for it to cool down. Does anybody iron their papers? I do sometimes. I think I've asked this before. I iron them sometimes. Sometimes I iron them, sometimes I don't. I think it just depends. I know a lot of people just put heavy books on top of them, and I want to say I tried that on some of them, and I think it was pretty close as to some of the ironing, but ironing definitely gets it flatter. I think these are so cute. Like, I just want to make like a lot of these little tabs. I can even put it on a bigger piece or even on a square, couldn't I? And they just be cute, and they're being file folder. They're kind of like heavy weighted, so I feel like they'd be so cute to just like hang off like little charms. Yeah, Kat, you're right. When you're laid up, it is. It's like, what else do you got to do? But you get to think a lot and watch a lot of things and think. I'm like messing with this glue. I'm trying to read while I'm doing this. And he said she finally found 2 plastic placemats for use for coffee dyeing. Still on the hunt for a lacy looking one, but excited to try those. It would be just, if it would just stop raining. Oh, more than a day. So you're getting lots of rain. Ugh, that's always fun. It's like, why doesn't it, I wish it would rain when I want it to rain and not rain when I don't want it to rain. I mean, why can't things just work the way I want them to work? Why can't I control the weather? So we're so windy in our area, I can't dry my stuff outside. If I did, everything would just blow away. I just set everything in the, it's so dry where we live though. Summer, winter's dry. It's all dry. The weather is just dry here. So no matter when I'm doing my stuff, I have a lot of dryness. So my papers, I just keep flipping them throughout the day. But if I want them to dry faster, I would just use like a blow dryer or something like that, because I'm not sticking anything in the oven. I'm too dangerous. I am way too dangerous. You know what? I forgot that I did pick up some new things at one of the cells, some of those lacy ones. I probably have more than I need too. I have a lot more of more than I need. And then you were gonna suggest charms, Denise? Of course. You are so crafty. Oh my gosh. I thought they're pretty, they're cute. Oh, and now you know what? I wonder if I do this. So I still haven't even used this. Look at, I've been wanting this for so long and I haven't used it. Would this work on here? Yeah, I use regular stencils and I use all kinds of placemats, and I went when I first started off doing the coffee dyeing with the, I didn't have any stencils, and so, well, wait, I might be lying. I might have had a couple of stencils, but I didn't have like a lot of stuff. So I went to the thrift stores and I found all the flat kind of pans that I can find. Cause you know, like, I don't know about you, but all my flat baking pans, you know how they get all like I don't know, dark and all the different things. Well, anyways, I don't bake right on them. I just use foil all the time because I can't get that stuff off. But when I coffee dye on them, it picks up all that stuff. I think that's cute. Cute. It's so pretty. And I love all the different, like all the metals, all the different tins and metals. It brings dark spots into the stuff. How do you open this? Like this? Oh, okay. Do not shake because it can be bubbly. So would I put it just on the butterfly or on the whole top one? I'm going to do the whole top one because I don't know. I want to see what will happen. Okay, sorry, I gotta get quiet here so I can pay attention. You know what? I should have put stickles down a little bit for some glittery. Can I do it now? If I'm careful. Using, this is at, it's Plaid Royal Coat Dimensional Magic. Adds dimension. And then, but I forgot that I wanted to make my butterfly glittery, so I'm going to see if it's too late. Okay, I'm just going to stick some on there, and then I'm just going to grab a needle here. See if that'll work. Oh my gosh. It's like, I can see how it's mixing right there. It's getting like a thick pasty. I don't know if I'm wrecking this by moving it around so much. So that dimensional stuff said don't shake it because it can get bubbly. I'm wondering if that's what I'm doing. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. When I first looked down, Kat, I thought you were saying, Sandra, what are you doing? Okay, now I'm going to go fill this in some more and see if that helps. I can never work in a science lab. I'm always cross-contaminating stuff. All right, there we go. I'm going to, so far I like that. I don't know if it's going to settle, what's going to happen, but it's one way to find out. So Denise says, so when she saw her first video on coffee dyeing, the lady said, be sure to not burn yourself in the oven. I had a judgy thought, duh, it's hot. Who is going to burn themselves? And she promptly burned herself. Denise, I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing that you got burnt. I'm so sorry you got burnt. I hope your wrist healed fine. Oh my, but I'm laughing because that is totally me. And I'm like, every time I go to I'm like, I have my little judgy moment. I'm like thinking, wait, you know what happens. You get to experience it firsthand. Don't do it. Stop being judgy. It's so hard. I mean, like, I don't always mean to be like vicious judgy. It's just like, but like you said, like it's like common sense judgy, but it's so easy for things to happen. I'm just trying to spread that down still a little bit. I might have compromised the different things. I don't know. So there's that. That's exciting. Oh my gosh, do you still cook your ovens? I mean oh my gosh, do you still cook your papers? Dry your papers in the oven? Oh, isn't that a bummer? That's worse than just burning food. Like if I burn food, it's like, oh, I'll just scrape off the burned parts and still feed it to everybody. what happens though, you know, it's kind of like a, I do it kind of on purpose because then people don't ask me to cook anymore. Kat says her thrift store, the one that they have, has changed what they are taking in for donations. Maybe small house appliances and furniture. No clothes, no books, no crafts. It's nobody's buying right now. Like there's like, well, I mean, like people are still buying. Obviously, I'm still buying, but not as much. I mean, like my shopping has definitely, like even with food, like it's just crazy. Like even with food, I'm like, how much do I really want that? I don't. And I noticed that it's like it's everywhere. It's like even like with that, like with the rentals, like I've never had an issue. It's like we have to decide what we're gonna do, like what we're gonna want, what we're gonna have. In a lot of cases, maybe not everybody's situation, but no matter what your situation, everything's different. It's crazy. I mean, I better not get too upset about the bugs. They may be what's on the dinner table soon. Just kidding. I shouldn't joke about stuff like that. Shouldn't be joking about stuff like that. Yeah, Denise, you pretend to be a terrible cook. I haven't. Oh my gosh, I swear. I'm like, Denise, are you real or are you my alter are you my alt my one of my are you my other personality? My mirrored personality. I know, isn't that's just crazy for the thrift stores. I agree. Like that is sad. Well, I'm going through a huge purge at my house because I have way too much stuff in my garage and I'm just getting rid of it. I don't even care. I told Jason, like, I don't even care if we just give it away. I don't care. I just have to get rid of it. I'm so overwhelmed by all the junk in there in the garage. But guess what? I am overwhelmed in my crafting space too. So I thought, I don't know. I literally have no room right now to move stuff, to put stuff, to take pictures. Like so to list them in this, like even if I list them in the coffee store, I have to take pictures of them. There's no place. There's no room in there. I don't have a specific light fixture, so the pictures aren't great. But anyhow, I don't know, but I just have too much. And I thought, I just want to cut up all the fabric, like the big sheets, like rip them up into strips and huge pieces. And I want to put those, I think, Jason, we grabbed a bunch of those flat rate shipping boxes, which I know those are expensive. So it's like $18 and change for the shipping, for the flat rate medium shipping box. But what I was thinking is just packing that box full, and I can pack it with paper, not paper. Yeah, some paper too, if I can fit them in there. I don't know if they fit. I would have to maybe fold them. I don't know. But anyways, fabrics, all different kinds of fabrics, different sizes, some lace pieces, big pieces, small pieces, trims. I've got so much of everything, like I'm not going to miss it, and just pack them absolutely full. And then just charge $10 extra, like, so maybe do $20 for the shipping, because that'll cover the box and the fees, and then $10. And then that's it. So it would be like $30 for the box. Is that too much? Because like everything's expensive. Like, I don't know. I guess I can just do it and see. But then I need to show you the boxes too. And then so I can have like a little video on the Ko-fi store. But I literally need to get rid of this stuff. Like I have to move it out. Oh, do you guys have good yard sales over there, Kat? Anyways, I told Jason, I was like, do you care? I just want to get rid of everything. I need to get more room in that room. I need more room in the room. And I also have a whole bunch of the French, or not, yeah, no, not French, German. I have a bunch of German books. And I was thinking, I know a lot of people wanted German books too. I'm just trying to think, like, what do I do? Do I put that in the box too? Because that's actually, because those get heavy. I don't know. Would it fit in there? The yard. So that's crazy. So school gets out. School's out for the year? Or is it year round? Or so school's out and then tornado weather is almost over. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Tornado weather. That's scary. I guess you get used to it though, wherever you live. Whatever what you have, maybe you get used to it. I don't know. So I've only found one French book, and I want some of it too. So I was thinking I have quite a few books that have some really cool things in them. And so I was thinking I'm going to dissect. So I pulled a whole slew of books that have cool stuff. Images, different language stuff, things like that. And I was going to dissect them and make packs of paper that we can all, so that in that way we can all use them. So everybody who wants them can get into that, have some of that stuff. And then because I don't need the whole book for myself, but I would like some of it, you know. But I went back to the library to get the books, and I don't know, they had these books, a bunch more of the German books, but they didn't have any more French books. They only had that one. I think the reason why I was able to find the French book is because being on the Canadian border here, we have a lot of French Canadians. And so I'm wondering if I don't know if I'm going to be going this year just because I have to get rid of so much stuff. I can't, the thought of bringing more stuff home right now is making me like, just, I just overwhelmed. But I think if I go to some yard sales over there, I might find some French books. You know, I wonder if any of Jason's family, well, I don't want to have to ask somebody else to do it for me, but I'm just going to say, maybe I wonder if somebody over there knows. I should ask my mother-in-law if she has anything. Any French books that she wants to get rid of. There. I like that. So that's supposed to go there, but I did all that to it, so that can't go there now. I have to move that and make a different one, I think. But I don't know what I did with them. I had a whole bunch of them. No matter how hard I try to be organized, I'm so unorganized. I have way too much stuff here. It's just driving me crazy. Oh, see, look, it's right here. That's pretty organized. Oh my gosh, I know. Yes, Denise, I know. I'm so sorry. I'm like talking. I'm not even finishing a sentence here. I'm reading and talking, trying to. Kat says tornadoes don't really bother her. You got, yeah, the fabric. It's like so much. I just, you know, every time I go to get rid of the fabric, I think, oh, but wait, I need this for this. Oh, but wait, maybe I can use it for that. And then it gets put back, and then I move on to something else. And I think I just need to let it go and just say, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Because I don't have, I mean, like, I don't get as much done as I think I do. And I need to, I really just need to have what I'm going to work on here. So, yeah, Denise went through a horrifying adventure with her family. So grateful that everybody is okay. I just couldn't even imagine. It's just crazy. Sometimes, you know, when I'm home, I mean, I think about my friends here all the time. I just, and my kids and my grandkids and just my, you know, people in general. And I just think like as I'm having sometimes my peaceful moments and things are nice and pretty, I just look outside and I just think, I know not everybody is feeling that peaceful moment when I'm feeling it. And I know when I'm feeling my not so peaceful moments, I think about people and I don't know, it's just weird. I just think too much. And I and I think about, I know that other people are having really peaceful moments and they have no idea. But I guess we all go through the waves of, we're all riding the waves of life. And sometimes they're just extra wavy. Oh man, that's expensive too. He lost. Elena says yes on the boxes and the German papers. So the German books, I actually have a full book. I have, um, there's some that are like storybooks, but I don't remember if I put this on there. Some of them are, like this, I think it's like a series of stories and it's all German paper. They found one cushion placed perfectly in a chair position on a tree that was cut off about 10. Oh my gosh. I think that one's done. Oh, and then I put a little piece up there too, didn't I? Okay, I'm gonna put this over here because I'm gonna definitely mess that up. The book sounds good. No worries, Angie. I want to put more on here, like a little thing in there. I don't know. Well, that's cute. Just trying to use like all my little tidbits, my little bits and pieces. I kind of like it like that. I don't know. Like, do those loops look better up or down? They look good either way. It's one of those things where I'm going to pick one and then I'm going to look at the video and I'll be like, oh, I should have put it the other way. So I think I'm going to go up, maybe? I don't know. Look at that. I know. I'm like reading. I'm like just reading and I'm just answering. Angie, I'm like, oh, Denise, thank God you're okay. You're both okay. And I'm like, I know, right? I like, it's just crazy. I know apparently Washington's been having a ton of earthquakes. I don't know, but Jason said it's normal. There's always lots of them, but we just don't always feel them. Yes, it did. Okay, the German book. Yes, I've got like a not 5 or 6, like 12. Okay, I am gonna go grab those really quick and show you what I'm talking about. Here, these. So there's like these books here. So this is, it's like a I guess some are thicker than others, but it's like a whole series. Except I'm missing from the series, it looks like I'm missing, there's 12. So I'm missing 1, 2, 3, here's 6, 9. Yeah, so that many. But they're kind of cool. And I was thinking about just putting them, I want to just put them really cheap. But what I want to do, I'm trying to figure out how to put it in there where every time you pick something, it doesn't have to add shipping to the whole thing. I don't know. And I know I can put, like, aren't they cool? They've got some pictures in them. The pages are kind of yellowed. They're cool looking though. Green on the top and the all around is just as normal, but I wonder how big they are. Where's my, I thought I had a ruler right here handy with numbers. Oh, here it is. So what is that? This is 7, it's almost 7.5 long, and then 4 3/4 about. And I think most of the spines are this big, about 1-ish inches. Yes, that's what I thought. So so on these German books, and I have a couple of other ones, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I have enough German books for sure to give everybody their dibs on a German book. But the French book, like I said, is just that one. So I was just gonna like do some packs of paper and with multiple things in it, like not just like junk, just I don't know how to say it, like those books, specific books. I think that'll work. Pardon me, I had a little bit of a bubble in my belly that had to come up. Sorry if you heard that. I'm like, I'm just gonna own it because you might have heard it. The cat, were you saying that German book sounds good to you? I think it went over. Yes. And she says, oh, I don't know. She gets going on other things, and then who knows if I ever come back. Oh, hi Karen. Oh, well, I'm glad we're still hanging out and you're able to come on here. So the giveaway, Luann and Barb. I actually pulled 2 names. So it was Luann and Barb. And then we had a big buggy conversation. That's actually quite interesting. I learned a lot of things, and I'm still learning. I have stuff I wrote down so I can keep learning more. I really love this. Who sent this to me? See, I was putting that in there. I think it needs that little more color, a little bit more color. It needs something in there, so I have lots of little pieces I can use. I seen this other little snippet thing on Pinterest, and it looked really cool. It looked like chunks of ruffles, and I couldn't tell if they actually ruffled it when they made it or if they cut pieces of their ruffles off. I think this is what they did, but it's definitely what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruffles and I'm going to cut pieces of them, I think, and then make a snippet strip with it, and then I can always sew on that afterwards to make it look like it's all connected. Denise says she likes to use foreign language books because she's too impatient to check the verbiage. Okay, same here. And I also like the way some of the way the words look, but that is the truth. And then I just think, well, hopefully whoever speaks German or French or whatever book I'm using, they don't I hope I'm not using bad stuff and they know it, but that is true, isn't it? It's because the text is so fun to use. It's so pretty. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Karen. I'm excited. I can't wait to send all these out. Um, Once I get them completed, give me just a little bit more time because I've been working on these for a couple weeks in between a bunch of stuff I've been having to get done. You know, those spring chores that last all spring and move right into winter. I mean, fall chores. The fall chores of cleaning up so we can prepare for winter. Yeah, I don't like that piece, but I do like something up here. This one I found this little piece and I liked it. That was cute. Just reminds me of more flowers. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I just need to have like one little piece. I just wanted something like little and dainty. That looks like a hanger. See, it looks like now it looks like a little bow. I like those little pieces right there. Whoops. Does that look silly? Almost looks like it almost looks like a little sign. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna put a little, maybe a little gem or something on it. It's just the little things, you know? Just the little things. Thank you, Denise. I don't know why it takes me so long. I have a confession though. One of the things I think the reason why it's taking me long is because I started watching The Good Wife and I'm so addicted to it. So addicted. I can't stop. I'm part of me cannot wait to get that till I get through all the seasons so I can stop watching it. It's like I have no control. It's too shiny. Oh, see, here's another little piece. That would be cute on these things too. Well, I hope you do like the flip throughs when I show you these journals because I'm telling you, those journals that I bought for Mother's Day, for my Mother's Day present, which sounds kind of funny, but I was one that found them. He didn't find them. And I always thought it was weird because he always bought me a Mother's Day present, you know, when even in the beginning, but when we were first together. So I was like, I'm not your mom. And he's like, no, but I appreciate you, the kind of mom you are. So I was like, so it's just been a thing. And it's funny because we don't do birthday presents, Christmas presents. We don't do any of that, but he always gets me something for Mother's Day. And then a lot of times he'll get me flowers for other times of the year. But for gifts, it's always been Mother's Day. I know flip throughs are awesome. So there's so many awesome things in these books. Gosh, I just can't believe the amount of work that she put in this and for the amount that she asked for the journals. Like I'm just so I mean, you don't ever see things like that. Like I've seen other journals by other people that have far less and far less time spent in them for quadruple the amount of money, which obviously I wouldn't be able to afford these ones at that price, and I'm not able to afford those ones, but it's just amazing. She definitely I think she undermarked them, but I don't know. It's her choice what she wants to mark them for, right? I don't know. But you'll be amazed, and I guess I can tell you what I paid for them. You can see on there. I would want to know. If someone's talking about it, I'm like, I want to know. What did you pay for them? So they were, I mean, they weren't cheap, but I think for the work that was put into it, it is definitely, when you see them, you guys are going to be like, there's no way she only charges much money. So they were $75 each, which is a lot. And to me, I mean, it's a lot of money. No matter what, it's a lot of money. And to buy 2 of them at 75 each is a lot of money. And then I did pay shipping extra on top of that. But which is fine because I think $75 is very cheap considering what that journal has in it. You'll see it. It's crazy. I mean, did you see how fat that thing was, right? I just got to show you. I just got to show you the one that I can open up again, even though there's going to be a flip through. Like I can't close this. Look, and every page, I'll just do like a quickie, just like a little sneak. Like every page has so much work put into there, like flippy, flappy, flops, and a bunch of stuff like you can't even imagine. It takes me almost an hour. I think one video is like 48 or 49 minutes, and the other video is like 55 or 56 minutes. It takes me a long time to get through it. I agree, Denise. It can be hard to set a price. She does not have an online following, so to sell, hers are inexpensive. So I feel the same way. Like, I mean, here's my thing. I feel like, for me personally, like, I don't have a thing where I can just sell things for crazy amounts. Crazy. I say crazy. It's not crazy. It's whatever the market is. It's whatever your following it is. It's whatever people are willing to pay for your stuff and the amount of work. I mean, it's all different for whoever, and I get that. And I don't begrudge anybody for having high prices. If they're able to sell them at those prices, then that's great. I'm not, and nor do I ever want to, because if it becomes too much of it will become too much of a job to me, and then I won't like doing it. But the ones I've sold in town, like to people that I know, and mine were like, I would say not this. I mean, this lady is so, I mean, artistic. Like her skill level is just crazy. But and mine isn't. Mine was just a lot of love and time put into it. And I know there's a lot of art, but honestly, I sold my books for $50 because that's what my market is here, and I don't have a big long thing going, and I don't know. But I'm fine. I mean, if it pays for the stuff that I'm using and I can even have a little bit more to buy more things, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm not doing it for a living. Some people are, so their prices need to be according to that, I guess. And then Denise, oh yes, Denise, how people want to know how to find you. So Denise, she sells a lot because she charges 37 to 47, and on her tag she writes compare on Etsy. Oh, you're so smart. That is so smart. I think I have Denise's thing right here too. She can also put it in the description box. So blessed sevenfold, blessed 777fold at gmail.com. I guess I can stand it so I can make sure it's in here so you can see it. There. Is that better? So yeah, any of my friends here, if you sell your stuff, yeah, I don't mind putting it in there, sending me your thing so people can find you. I mean, you might sell it differently. Maybe you have an Etsy store. Maybe you just sell it on eBay. Maybe you just sell it by word of mouth. But we all make lots of stuff, I think. It's like, I know I give a lot of things away too, but it's nice to be able to move our products and sell them. And I know that even though there's just a handful of people that are comment and stuff, I know there's other people that watch the videos afterwards. And the thing is in the live chats, they go away. I don't know how to make it stay. I don't know if I have to be at a certain subscriber amount for it to just happen. I don't know. I'm really confused about that. When I tried to make that stay, it left. But on the other videos where I'm pre-recording and setting, I can put information in there and it stays. Oh my gosh. So Denise is selling her vintage pattern journals at $21, and they are super cute. Oh my gosh. So when you so Denise, and she has it. So Denise has a boutique where she also puts her stuff. Is that the only place that we can? There's no place to like see photos, right? Is there? Well, is there? Oh, absolutely, Denise. It's an honor to be able to share my friend's work. You're making me blush. I don't feel like it's I'm like I don't feel like it's kindness. I feel like it's normal friendship, but I appreciate that. So I need to learn how to take compliments. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Karen. It is. It's just it's nice to share things that everybody's doing. I love it. About the pricing she's saying. About I think the same thing. Like yeah, it's just everybody has to do it differently and whatever fits their needs. But I don't think I'll ever sell anything super expensive because I don't have to live off of it and I don't see the point in doing that. I think for me right now, like, and I probably anybody else that sells things, and then if you have to report it, if you're, so I have to report everything. So I need to make enough to make it make sense. So if I'm paying more for my 1099 on my Schedule K, my whatever it is, the form that I have to file, if if I can't pay the taxes that I'm paying back the taxes and that form, then I either need to sell more or I need to look at my prices a little bit differently or my shipping costs or something just to make that make more sense. Jason thinks like if it just breaks even, I shouldn't even be doing it. But the thing is even if it breaks even, that's fine. It's fine. I just can't pay more to file a form than I am taking in, especially if I want to restock my stash. And I love to shop too. I like to buy things. So, I like to buy craft supplies and I like to go thrifting, although I have cut myself off for a little while until I get my fabric room under control. And then, okay, so Denise says they post rotating vendors on their Facebook page, but I am not on Facebook, so I can't see. Oh, so we need their Facebook page. Do you know what it is? Because we can look on there. Anybody that does Facebook. So, I have been on Facebook quite a bit lately because of that rental, but I have to tell you, I think that's part of the reason why I lost some of my creative mojo is because Facebook literally sucks the life out of me. There's just so much negative stuff on there. So much arguing, so much fighting, so much putting people down. There's so much judgy stuff on there. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff too, but you can't, at least I have never been able to get past all of that horrible junk to get to the good stuff, and it really wears on me. I agree, Kat. Barb, she says, what did they say about great minds? I agree, Denise. That's the same thing as, so I have like, do you have friends that tell you like, well, do you factor in your time? And I'm like, no, why do you want to take the fun out of it? I can't factor my time in. Sometimes it might only take me 10 minutes one day, and then it might take me, I'm not even crafting. Look at me, I'm just talking. I should have just kept the camera on my face. Sometimes I make a lot and sometimes I make a little. So it depends on how I'm feeling that during the day. Oh, awesome. And then people who do or on Facebook. So I do have Facebook. I will go on there now and then, but I'm going to look for it because I want to see some pictures. Aw. I love my friends here. I love all of you. Thank you. for hanging out with me. It's like I don't know. I just feel like this is like a big gift that I've been waiting my whole life for. Always wondering what it is. Rory was like, "What are you gonna do when you grow up?" And I think this is it. I think it was just finding a wonderful group of friends, like-minded, generous, loving people that are just so creative and understand. It's just so nice to be in a world where everybody understands you. Oh, Elena, you have sent stuff. You make beautiful stuff. I think I still feel that way. I'm like, when I look at stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so like kindergarten or preschool. I don't know if that feeling's ever going to go away. And I do love giving stuff away too. Takes me forever too, especially right now with watching The Good Wife. Dang it, I need to really stop. There's like 20 something episodes in each season. I keep talking about this stupid show. But they and I think I watched a whole season in like 2 days. No, it wasn't 2 days. Maybe it was 3 days. Okay, Main Street Boutique in Blair, Nebraska. I'm gonna write that down on my bug list. Oh no, what did I do with my bug list? Okay. No, I'm just gonna write it on here. And then I'll look it up and then I'll post it. If that's okay. I'll just post it so we know. It's called Main Street Boutique. Supposed to be a U in there. Main Street Boutique in Blair. So now, Denise, is your stuff like when we see your booth, it'll have your name on your booth? Or how are they featuring it? Or do you have like a number? Oh, Elena, thank you. Well, I am happy. That makes me so happy. And you inspire me, true. You really do. All my friends here, you guys really inspire me and you push me. There's been days where I'm just like, I didn't want to do anything. And I'm like, no, I have friends like that talk to me and encourage me and help me. And I need to pull it together. I don't have time to be in that weird space. Like, get out of it. I don't like that weird space anyways. If you don't love creating, you'll never make enough money. I love that. Did you just make that up? It will be under blessed sevenfold. Okay. Of course. I love your name. Oh, you do, Denise. I sometimes I think about it. Like I watch like how Gail and Rachel on Roxy Creations, how they and other people that I've watched, and they can do a video every day. And I think, and I was doing that for a while, and I loved it, but it was hard to keep up with all the other stuff that I was doing. But I miss it. I feel like I got more stuff done when I was doing that than I am now. I thought I'd get more stuff done because I got that job and then I have other things that I have to take care of. But I don't think I'm getting that much stuff done. I think I fell behind again. And Kat is back. Oh my gosh. Kat, up there when I see BRB, for whatever reason I thought you wrote Barb. Well, I need to get better at this. I think the other reason why I'm not feeling very good is I haven't been drinking as much water. Oh, Barb says she makes stuff for fun, and family gets it all. And Cass says family and friends get what she makes, and that brings joy to her heart. Me too. I love it. I love making stuff. And yeah, and sadly, I have not been giving much to my family and friends. It's just the kids. Pardon me, I had to take a big drink. I was like so thirsty. I usually drink like, I don't know, 5 or 6 bottles of water a day. And yesterday, I think I only drank 2. That could probably be why I feel a little icky today. Denise says she came across this saying, my craft room isn't a mess. I just have ideas laying around. I'm having a sign made for my room. I love that. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. I guess I can glue these things on while we're talking. This has to happen. This is one of those little tiny things. And I keep saying there's all these things I can do sitting up at, like when I'm at my desk, like, oh, I can take this upstairs and do it. But when I get upstairs, I'm not doing anything. I've been putting my leg up. My knee's been really messed up, and I keep babying it and trying to figure out. I don't want to go to the doctor. I don't want to go to the doctor. I know we already had this discussion earlier, but I don't want to go to the doctor. I will go if I can't get it better and ever, or if it gets really worse. But I'm not going to go until I know what type of specialist I need to see. Because if I go to my doctor now, all that's going to happen is that I'm going to pay $300 to walk in the office. They're going to maybe send me down for an x-ray that doesn't get done right, because every time I have to go, and when something is wrong and I have to go get an x-ray at the specialist, they can't read the x-ray at all because it's not done right. And so I got to pay for it again. And then, yeah, so there's that. And then there's all the pills that they want to give me. And I don't want to mask it. I don't want to, I mean, like, I don't want the pain, but I don't want to just take something so I don't have pain. And then it just keeps getting worse. And then by the time, yeah, that's not, I don't want to do that. Oh my gosh, stop it, Kat. You are so sweet. I am so, oh, I'm just like, I was just literally thinking about that. I think I have most of the, like, basic Halloween is ready to go, because last year I didn't finish those one things, and then I have a few more things. And I think I'm going to try to not be super, extra on everything. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. I say that now, but then we don't know. Yeah, medical is so ridiculous. So if it turns out that I do need like some sort of a surgery or something like that on my knee, I want to make sure that I already have assessed my situation to where I want to see a specialist too, that they will actually take the proper x-rays and then give me my options. But I don't want to go to just a regular like physical type place, and then, which is what I have around me, and then just, an x-ray that's not readable by anybody that matters, and then a bunch of pills. Nope, that's not me. My husband thought that I had like maybe a torn meniscus in there, but I don't. I really don't think I do. You had a total knee replacement, Barb? How do you like it? Do you love it better? Yeah, the root cause, Denise, exactly, that's it. So my my knee, so I was reading a lot about it, and I honestly think it could be, I think part of it could be arthritis, but I have like a little, like I can feel this lump that as I've been massaging the underside of my leg, my knee, and lifting it, and then like if this is my foot, so if this is my foot right here, and then my calf and my thigh, my knee, see that little dot right there? We'll say that's my knee. And so I've been taking and then pulling, massaging and pulling up this way to pull like I think like up towards my lymph. Like, I can't remember how it goes, but so you're draining, like I'm draining my lymphs, I guess. I don't know. So I've been working on that, and I've noticed that there's this little lump that was down in my, closer to my calf behind my knee that has been moving. So I do think there's like a liquid. It could be like a cyst or something like that, but it's definitely not a torn meniscus, because, I mean, I can say, I really feel like it's definitely not a torn meniscus, because I did all the like tests that you can do, like pre-test, like moving your leg and your knee, and there's no pain associated at all. There's nothing. Like you would have something. Right? So if it's arthritis, then there's not really anything they can do. I don't think. And if it's a total if it's a knee replacement, I know I'm gonna have to wait until it's like super bad, because they're not gonna do it unless I'm in a place where um, they can do it. I can't think straight. Like, like with the cataracts, like I had cataracts for so long, but they couldn't do they couldn't do the surgery until it was bad enough by insurance standards, even if I was paying for it myself or something like that. Yeah, Denise, finding the root cause, not a pill. I know. I just don't like it. And even when I do have surgeries, when they give me the pain pills, I never like taking enough of it to take the pain all the way away. I'm always afraid I'm going to do more damage because I can't feel where to stop, when to stop. Oh my gosh, Barb, I don't want to get. I'm scared about that part too. But it hurts. It hurts like crazy when you get it done. But it has a lot of relief. So I'm thinking the lump isn't that big, and I keep, and it is moving, and I'm wondering, like, can I just keep like moving it until it like isn't there anymore? I don't know. Yeah, they are too easy to get hooked on. Plus, they make me TMI. They make me so constipated, and I do not like that at all. I love being regular. Don't like tummy aches. I don't like any of that stuff. That's true, Mitch. The root cause doesn't always have a cure. That is true. These are so cute. I do want to make some little dangly things. What are they called again? Dangles? No. These would even be cute to put on the snippet strips, I think. Whoops. Oh, I did this on both sides because I cut the butterfly's wing off on accident. Hold on. So I am going to the post office tomorrow. So I have a couple of, I know I have a couple of friends waiting for some stuff. So I am going to the post office tomorrow. So if you are waiting for something, it is going, and I'll be having a tracking number for you. So has anybody else wanted to contribute any things for the fall ATC, like what to pick, like to add some elements that we have to add into our ATCs for fall or winter that hasn't sent anything in? You still can. You can tell me. You can tell me on a comment, and I'll print it off. You can send it to me in an email, whatever you want. I mean, just let me know. That's almost here. almost, well, I guess I should, it's not almost here. It's like a month away. But it's going to be here before we know it. I love all these little pieces. I don't remember where I got all these little things from, who sent them to me. And they might be even in from 2 different people. This one I know was from a DigiKit that I have. But these other ones came in a gift. And all these stamps here, I use my pinking shears to cut from, so people when they pay their bills, when they send their bills in, I just rip off the envelope, their name, cut it. And anyways, and I have all these envelopes, and I have so many. I should send, I don't know, does anybody need stamps? That's what I should do. I should send some of these in some of the Happy Mails, huh? There's so many of them. And I just use my pinking shears to cut around the edges. And then I separated a lot of them. There's still a lot more to do, but I separated them like in birds and flowers and by holidays. There's just so many. So Barb said, answering my question, yes, getting that lymph drained helps, but it hurts. But after years of limping, it was definitely worth it. I feel like I'm not quite in that place where I have to see the doctor. I feel like I'm kind of managing it. But I use a vibrator, like a big long wand vibrating thing, and I put that underneath it. I'm supposed to do it every morning and night, but sometimes when it starts feeling better, I forget. And now my Roddy, Maggie, she likes the vibrator. So when I vibrate, she comes running over and she like nudges me, and she sits there and she sticks her head up close to me because she wants me to massage her behind her ears. So I have to massage her too. So it's a very long process. Bye, Barb. You're welcome. I can't wait to get everything done. Oh, enjoy your son. Tell him I said hi. I love his mama. Have a good Sunday. What, Denise? Oh my gosh. Oh. Dry needling. Ooh, is that like acupuncture? Oh my gosh. I'm ready for our summer exchange. Karen, me too. Cass is like, yeah, it seems so far away. It does seem so far away. I don't know why. Who spaced them out like that? I think when I was doing it, I was like, well, summer doesn't actually start until June. Should I don't know. I don't know what dry noodling is. Really? That's awesome. Could you imagine that many years? I mean, because the pills, like, it doesn't fix anything. So you would have to have had been on those if you would have taken those. You would still be on them for all these years. Oh, it's not like, I don't know why people do that. Like they think, oh, I'm going to take these pills for this amount of time, and then for something that's like a non-cure thing, like you don't stop, if you stop taking the pills, not only do you get all that pain back, but then you have all the withdrawals too. Yeah, we need to know more about this dry needling. Some days I walk like Frank. Oh, like Frankenstein. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing like at you. I feel bad. I'm just like picturing you, and which is also strange because I don't truly know what anybody looks like. I've had a few face shots, so I kind of know a little bit. And but are you serious? Oh, because it works, Mitch. That's why. Because it works. That's crazy. Is dry needling? Now I want to check and see, like, what is, I wonder what the cost is. It's probably crazy. You do not look like Frankie. I highly doubt that. Hope I have enough of these stamps out. Oh, she didn't get her little thing here. Kat says, after the ATCs, maybe we could do something every other month. Yeah, for sure. And then it won't be so long and drawn out. I like that. I like that idea. If we're doing it on here, I just need suggestions. Help me out. What do you guys want to do? Like continue with, I guess we could do whatever, huh? I mean, I guess we could do anything. Like we can just make book pages. Like we can decide like on a size journal, and we can all make a book. Wouldn't that be fun if we all made a book page? If we had decided on a journal size or something. I guess it could be anything as long as it fit within that size. It could be smaller, and we all made a page for each other, and then we all sent the pages. I don't know. Does that make sense? Am I making any sense? I'm not going to remember this, so hopefully somebody's going to remember what I'm saying if anybody likes this idea. That could be something fun. And then we could make a true friendship journal that's made from all of us. We can all each have one. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? I don't know. Tell me what you think. Has anyone done challenges? I have done... in the very beginning, when I started the YouTube, I did do a couple of challenges with a Facebook group thing that I tried to do. I was I get intimidated easy, so I wasn't really sure, and but I liked it. It was fun. I think for me, the biggest part to doing any other kind of challenges with anybody else, it was the commitment. Like, I don't know, can I do the commitment thing? Avers. Oh, Avers likes to journal. She's a crafty kitty. I love it. She's like, well, Mom, if you're going to be on here all day, I'll just take your stuff with me over here. Build a journal, pick a theme, and we could make a couple of pages each, then do a giveaway. Build a journal, pick a theme, and we can all do a couple pages. Oh, I'm like, oh, okay, okay, maybe I got this. I like, okay, oh gosh, let me catch up. Son of a gun. So Karen, let me understand this. Pick a theme of a journal. So like, even if it's eclectic, like something, right? Or a color or something, right? And then everybody who wants to participate in the giveaway of one journal, right? So everyone would send in a couple of pages, and then I would sew them in, make the journal that I would, right? And I would make the cover, and then the journal would be, give like on a giveaway. I was going to say auction. It's not going to be auction. It's going to be for a giveaway. Is that what you're saying? Do I understand? I like the idea. I want to make sure I understand. Oh my gosh, did I miss something, Kat? Did Avers take the glue earlier? Is that what Denise is saying? Yes, or someone can make a cover. Ooh, yeah. I love that. I'm like one stamp short here. I'm either one stamp short or I'm one paper too many. But that's okay because, like I said, I've got a bazillion of these stamps. I think that would be fun. Denise says, he gave me an exercise to unlock your hip and you haven't limped since. So there's an exercise that I do for my hip and I stand. I don't know if I can do this. I stand, then I hang on to something like with, if I'm doing, I have to do both legs one at a time. And I lift my leg, like pulling my knee up and then, up. And then I push my leg. So I pull it up and then I push my leg back and then I pull my knee to the side and pull it up and then pull it back down. Anyways, I push my heel down in front of my toes, pull my knee back up to the side, and then push my, heel, and then I push my heel back by my heel. I don't think that makes any sense of what I'm saying, but is it something like that? Like that kind of exercise? Oh my gosh, and she stepped in your glue? Oh no. Yes, lucky for her. Oh my gosh. I missed that. She definitely wants to be next to her mama. Oh my gosh. I don't blame her. She's got a pretty awesome mama. So I don't know if my idea was too crazy, but if you like the idea of everybody doing like a page or two and then sending it, you can send them in. It could be like a little notebook journal. Send them in to me, and then I will send everybody their stuff so we can look at it together. I don't know, and then we can all put our journals together in which way we want. Would be kind of fun. I guess that's not really a challenge. That's just kind of like everybody making, getting together to make something that we all get to keep. Okay, laying on your back and then sucking in your muscles that you didn't even know. And need a chest. Oh, I never thought about doing that exercise or an exercise like that way. I'm gonna try that because there's another one that she has me. So I go to this lady that she does. It's called contact reflex. It's not reflexology. I don't know how to describe what she does except for she just pushes in on like certain places in your body and then you do the movement. So it's not acupuncture or not acupuncture. It's not what's that thing called? The chiropractor. It's not chiropractor. I guess it would be, yeah, because you're not being popped or anything like that. So it's not that. But it works really good too, and that's who I have. And insurance doesn't pay for her. Jason and I both go. We live in a. If we lived in a big city, these prices that she charges would be so much more higher. We pay $50 a session, each one of us, and we go usually like every 6 weeks. But right now I've been going every 4 weeks because of my knee. Oh, cat. I wonder if that's what is that what you're saying yours is called? Or are you saying that's probably what mine's called? I'm maybe. But I do like it. I go to her like for my hands and especially like after my hand surgeries. So sometimes she'll do like a little bit of massaging, or what's that? It's like this wand that throws out heat, but in red light. It's a has a name, but I cannot think of what it is. Maybe that's the, I don't know. Anyways, and she'll direct that light in circular motions to move the, I don't know. It's all this scientific stuff. Anyhow, so she'll massage sometimes, but like she'll hold my hand and she'll press into certain parts where the bones are and where the muscles and the tendon or whatever, all those things are. And then she'll like gently like take my hand. I can't do it. So like if she's taking my hand, she'll use both of hers and she'll like move my hand like gently like this until it goes back into place. Sounds strange. When I first started going, I was like, what the heck? And then I was like, oh my gosh, what a difference. And I actually, she used to, the lady who I go to, she actually started out working on horses. She would do for horses. And then we used to, and I didn't even start seeing her first. My dog started seeing her. I started taking my dog. Not Maggie, the one we had before her, Lexus, my chocolate lab. She got hit by a car and she was, oh, poor girl, man. Her hips were just destroyed, but she still had a very long life to live. And so infrared, yes, that's it. Thank you, Midge. And I love it. It's this big wand thing. I need to buy one because I think I like it, and it really helps. Some friends of mine bought one, and she loves it. Her husband has a lot of back issues, and she said that it's been working and doing really good. And she's told me I should get one. Yes. They focus on how your nerves affect your body parts. Oh, that's what the Kins... Okay, let me find that word again. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to say that. Somethingology. It's not because I don't want to say, it's because I'm not able to. That one needs a stamp. I just put a little bit of glue on these so I can stitch down them. Oh, this one's not even... Okay, this one is the one that needs the stamp because I never finished that one. So, except I don't want an orange flower on that one. I think it looks pretty on this one though. Yes. All right. Mitch, do you use the infrared light for your back? My friend who does it, her husband, my friend has to do it for her husband because it's on his back. And I asked her, like, is it working? She goes, yeah, it works really good, but he has to come to bed in enough time to get it done because she's like, I'm going to bed. But when he was going, when they were doing it all the time, she said they were noticing a pretty big difference. Okay, probably what mine is called. So, focuses on the nerves that affect the body parts. I think so. I think it's more, and it's like, so like she shows me like in the book, how my tendons, how they wrap around and how they kind of get stuck and they overlap on things and then they get stuck and then they get inflamed. And so we're like manipulating the body to push them and move them back, like wherever they are in the hands, back to where they go so they stay put. But sometimes when they get that way, they get, I don't know how to explain it, like it's easy for them to fall back into that bad pattern. So it's like a constant movement and exercising, or not exercising, but massaging and pushing them back to keep them in there. And then as everything gets uninflamed, they usually will stay until you do something crazy and hurt yourself again. You use TENS unit, which has other currents. IFC and microcurrent works well for me. Oh, I need to write that down too. What the heck is that? TENS unit? Is that like a like a device? Oh my gosh, I'm learning so much. Thank you. Are you getting any relief yet, Mitch, from your back, or is it like any relief at all? Is it still the same? Oh, I don't know why I closed that. I need this. Oh my gosh, I just realized we've been on here for like 2.5 hours. Electrical current. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, I'm so sorry. No. I wish I could just send enough energy to you that would just make it heal. Like, I just feel like we should be able to do that. Why can't we do that? That's good. I'm glad to hear that. You are a strong woman. Whoops. Sometimes I tell myself, no matter how bad like things are feeling or how things are getting with me, I'm like, you know what? I went through teenagers, and I'm telling you, man, if that did not take me out of the game, I don't think anything can. Not to say anything bad about my kids or anything, but teenagers were crazy. Like, I just did not know what I was getting into when I started having babies. I was... That was Avers. Oh. Yes, big hugs and prayers. Lots of positive vibes, my friend Mitch. Denise sends lots of hugs and prayers. It's like, really, all the things I've been through in my life, and I smack my knee into the desk, and that's what takes me down. What kind of joke is this? I better put that in there in case I need it later. Look at me staying all organized. And just in case I don't have enough of those things, I'm going to put that stamp that I used in there too. You bet, Karen. Have a good one. Enjoy your Sunday. Yeah, I think I just heard Jason come home. He's probably wanting some lunch. I don't want him to I don't want him to want me to go get a full-time job. So I've been trying really hard this last year to make sure I make food for him. I want him to always be happy that it's okay that I only work part-time outside of the house. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and take off too. So remember, anybody that wants to contribute any things for the fall and winter, we still have time to take those in for the elements for the ATC cards. And anybody that has ideas for like every other month thing, I mean, technically, depending on what they are, we don't have to wait until the ATC thing is done, because that's going to be the whole year. We can start something sooner if we want to. It's up to us. It's us. It's our thing if we want to or not. And yeah, maybe, and just depending on what they are and how much time it takes to make it and how much time we have to do it, I guess, would be the thing. Yeah, I love all those ideas. Those are awesome. Yay. So I guess I am going to say goodbye. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their weekend. Thanks for hanging out with me. Yes, biggest hugs ever, Kat. Love it. Big hugs. All right, my friends. I'm going to try and make a crafty video for tomorrow, but if I don't, you're going to see that flip through of one of those journals. You're welcome. Bye, Denise. Thank you. Bye, Elena. Bye, Kat. I'm trying to see everybody who's on here still. Denise, Mitch. Oh, I always feel bad if I miss anybody's name. All right. Mwah. Big hugs, big kisses, and I will see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy all your moments. I'm going to figure out how to turn this thing off now. Bye. It doesn't give me the option.